Less than a mile away from UNCW's main campus, you can find Social Coffee and Supply Company. While the shop may look small, this establishment has made quite an impact on college students and the city of Wilmington. I'm Maddie Murphy, and on this episode of Rave Reviews, we will show you around the place and get to learn more about the company's message from one of the owners, Rachel Elsley. Two of the most popular drinks on the menu are the Honey Lavender and the Local, which is a Honey Cinnamon Latte. Every season, the shop brews up new drinks to match the atmosphere. Their spring seasonal menu consists of the Cannon, an iced matcha and strawberry latte, and the Kodak, a white chocolate latte with coconut cold foam. Rachel told me that selecting the menu items is not an easy process.
It is a lot of trial and error. Let me tell you, sometimes my husband Giovanni, he just has the most creative brain ever, especially when it comes to flavors. And for every amazing, special, unique drink he comes up with, there's an equally one that did not work out. So we just try everything, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not, and so he's just constantly trying stuff out, and it's like every time I walk in, it's like, taste this, try this, and then we find those unique flavor combos, and they end up on a menu, and then the people rejoice. But we did start roasting our own coffee last year. I think right now we have blends from Mexico and Ethiopia, but every now and then we can have anything from Guatemala to Kenya to all sorts of stuff, depending on the season.
Creating a happy, upbeat, and trendy environment is important to the owners.
You know, sometimes if you go to a coffee shop or another cool spot, you're like, whoa, this is so cool, but it might almost feel so cool that you feel like, oh no, am I cool enough to be here? We were like, no, we want people to feel like it's trendy, like it's cool, like it's popping, but also like it's your home, you belong here, you're welcome. If you spill coffee, no big deal. We really want our customers, I guess above all, to feel loved. So whether that's through a conversation they have with a friend over a cup of coffee, whether that's through just the warmth from the cup of coffee they get that day or the smile from their barista.
Rachel and her husband's love for their local community is obvious. But they also love to give back to the community by supporting local businesses and nonprofit organizations.
Me and my husband, Giovanni, graduated from UNCW and fell in love with coffee shops in general and just the way that it kind of brings community together. So we wanted to serve this community in particular because that's where we really gathered as college students and studied and hit the books. So we give back to nonprofits that are both local to Wilmington. So one example is 514 Revolution. They fight human trafficking here locally. We've also given back to nonprofits nationally like Be the Bridge, which is all about racial reconciliation in the United States. And then we also give back to like Global Education Ministries, which is a nonprofit that starts schools all over the world.
Coffee is not only important to Social Coffee's mission, but has become essential to Rachel's routine.
I mean, if you just look at the history of coffee and the fact that for centuries it has been something that brings people together, and it's something that will bring people together, I think, for forever. And so that's kind of what makes coffee the heart of it. And it's not just about serving coffee well, but also serving it with a full heart. You have that morning ritual, that morning routine, that morning quiet when you wake up and enjoy your first cup of coffee, whether that's at a coffee shop with a friend or at home. It's kind of just the thing that welcomes you into the day.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but after learning about the process and the love that goes into these drinks, I had to try one. I got an iced mocha and it was amazing. The taste of chocolate mixed with that bitter coffee roast and the cold ice definitely made me change my view on coffee. The friendly and comfortable atmosphere makes this coffee shop the best place to get that morning coffee fix and to unwind during the day. As tempting as coffee is to most, the interior aesthetic makes it harder to leave the place. The shop also has trivia nights from time to time, so check those out, as well as the second shop on Oriole Drive. I'm Maddie Murphy. Remember to support local businesses, and I will see you next time on Rave Reviews.